My name is Amanda and I'm an American exchange student studying here in The Hague, Netherlands. Last December, the United States experienced the Sandy Hook Elementary mass murder, a tragedy in which a 20-year-old shot and killed 20 children, 6 adults, and then took his own life. After an incident like that, I expected my country to make a change. Why does the issue of gun control face such opposition from the American people? There are young, innocent children dying at the hands of our guns, but for some reason our government voted against the proposed change. If roads were collapsing across the United States, killing dozens of drivers, wouldn't we instantly talk about what we could do to keep roads from collapsing? If terrorists were detonating bombs in our cities, wouldn't we find a means to stop it? So why are mass murders not enough to make a change toward prevention? I spoke with 2 teachers from The Hague University to get insight on why they think America's gun policies and tragedies are always front-page news. What do you think caused the recent mass murders in America?
Guns.
There's a great deal of pressure to stand out, to perform and succeed, to get good grades, or to be good at sports, or to be somebody. And if you're not somebody, you feel like nobody. And I think in the case of teenage violence, that might have something to do with it, that there's so much pressure on young people that they snap.
I think it's basically a lack of understanding of what the significance of having these weapons available as daily tools, if you like. And obviously then the responsibility of being able to have one, or use one, or know when to use one.
In the Netherlands, a lot of people don't even know that you can own a gun. The Dutch people tend to think of the US as being the country where everybody has guns and where people can own all kinds of crazy guns. There was a young man who took a machine gun to a supermarket in Alphen aan den Rijn and shot a bunch of people, and eventually himself. He had legally purchased firearms that he had a permit to own. He wasn't supposed to take them out of his home or out of, except to go to the gun club, but he did, and he shot some people, and then himself. So we actually have quite a lot of gun ownership in the Netherlands. I don't know how many people own guns, but it's there. It's something that people have them, and of course in the illegal atmosphere, so to speak, in the illegal sector, there are plenty of criminals who own guns. But we don't have as many guns, and we don't have, concealed carry permits like in the US. But I think the general perception here is that a situation like what you have in the States is dangerous, to have that many people carrying guns.
Homicide and violence in general isn't really a common thing in the Netherlands, and that contrast to my home country is extremely noticeable. But I think the same could be said for a lot of countries in the world. In Germany, there are on average 381 deaths per year from guns. In France, 255. In Canada, there are 165. In the United Kingdom, 68. In Australia, 65. In Japan, 39. And in the United States, there are over 30,000 deaths caused by guns each year.
We need some bullet control.
What does the future hold for American gun laws? Our media plays a role, money plays a role, and most importantly, politics plays a role. In 5 years' time, we'll have a new president, but our Constitution will be the same. Will America ever change its rules about guns?
These neighborhoods are our neighborhoods, and these children are our children. And we're going to have to come together and take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this, regardless of the politics.
America, it begins.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just hitch my wings and pull the strings. I got these strings that all fall.
We want what we can't have. Commodity makes us want it. So expensive, damn. I just got to flaunt it, got to show 'em. So exclusive, this, that new shit. $100 for a pair of shoes. I would never.